course. In today's video, we'll talk about a very important function that is provided to us through string class, which is used while programming to make our job easier. In the previous video, we introduced you to strings, declaration and initialization of strings, and string class. So we have seen how string class provides us with multiple functions to deal with the strings. But in this video, we'll take a look at an interesting conversion function provided by Java library to work with strings. So before I start off with Parseint, I would like to bring your attention to the fact that in Java, if you submit any form in window-based, web-based, or mobile application, or if you read data from a file or console, it's all treated as a string. Now, even if the file or console input has numeric data, you are going to get a string. So while operating upon strings, there are times when we need to convert a number represented as a string into an integer type. The method that is most often used to do this conversion is Parse Int. So this Parse Int function is present in the integer wrapper class. So we use this function to do the conversion. Let's say we ask the user to input the price of a certain commodity. When you receive the input, it will be a string. Now to convert this string to integer, we use parseInt method of integer wrapper class as shown on the screen and store the output given by this function in an integer variable. Now if your input data is floating point, decimal point value, and you have to extract that from the string, similar functionality is provided by the parseFloat function of float wrapper class. So again, as on the screen, when you call parseFloat on a string, the output is a float value for which you create a float variable to hold the output. Likewise, we have parseDouble, parseByte to get double and byte values, and etc. So what would happen, let's say, if you have a string input that is supposed to have integer value and you want to use the function parseInt to get that integer value. But when the user actually enters the value, he instead of entering the integer value, let's say enters the value in plain English format, like 799. So when you call your parseInt function, it won't find the actual integer value that it is looking for, and the program throws a compilation error at the time that says java.lang.number format exception. So when you get this error, you know where to go back in your program and find out the actual problem. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you understood the concept of conversion of strings to integers or floats. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.